Welcome back to Louisianimal Gaming, and today we are going to head to the desert to break down one of the most explosive and versatile offenses in the game, the Arizona Wildcats playbook. This was my first playbook that I dropped in 25, and now it's back here in 26 with some new stuff in it here. As you see on the screen, some of the formations that this Arizona playbook has. We got the single back deuce close, some other single back sets. We have the pistol stuff in here, and then the gun is really where we're going to make our name with this playbook here. The tight Y off, my favorite formation in 25, and extremely powerful here in 26. You have the tray open halfback strong, trips tight end, and the newly added bunch open tight end. Was not in the playbook last year. Again, this playbook is absolutely loaded with stuff, and we are going to break it down right now. Let's get into it. Tight Y off, my favorite formation in the game. My first videos were done on this Wildcats playbook and this formation last year. So again, this is going to show you I'm going to live by this formation. I will put my stamp of approval and my reputation online for this formation. What makes this so good and different from our UAB playbook that had tight Y off is you have this 0-1 trap, you have flood drive, mesh spot, red zone scissors, and the PA slot cross, and then there's this choice pivot return. So there's a bunch of plays that are unique just to Arizona's playbook, which I love about this so much. Again, you have double Z close, doubles Y off, doubles halfback weak is a newer one to this Arizona playbook. Y trips offset weak, and of course you have your reverse flea flicker in here, your reverse pass, some great plays, trips tight end. They added bunch open tight end. Super underrated formation and messes up a lot of defensive alignments, and it makes it really tough to guard. Tray open, halfback strong, especially with all the different motion stuff going on in the community where there is ways to kind of glitch out defenses or get guys open into areas that can't be covered. So yeah, let's jump right in to the best formation in the game, tight Y off. First play we're going to take a look at here is the tight end corner. The key to coming out this play, if you see a one high safety, 95% of the time, B is going to be your throw from jump, because if it's man, the corners are played further back off. Cover 3, the corners are going to play in a zone. That speed out route's going to win every time. Then you have this nice return route from X against zone. He's always going to get underneath. It's just a matter if it's a quick throw right there, or if you let him come underneath a little bit more. Now here they ran man, but you see the return route still beats man. I'm trying to see if I can get him against zone here. They're going to give us man again, but you will see he gets open more underneath. Then you have this tight end Texas route, which will beat man and also get underneath zones. And usually what happens is the two corner routes from Y and A are going to push the zones back, and they are going to allow that Texas route from the running back to get open. Now, Y and A both can get open in certain areas of zones. Man coverage, they're just not break sharp enough to the outside for me. If I want to get A open and feature him, I'll really look at streaking B. And you'll see here, a little throw on the run, but that outside streak that we put B on is going to take the outside defender, and it's going to allow this corner route to get open in a nice little area. So you see every single route here is a threat on the field, and that's what makes it awesome with no adjustments. Flood drive. Again, flood drive, one of the better default plays. Just corner route your tight end. If you want to stem him up one, you can. I even like stemming up Y once. And you're going to have this corner combo, flood combo to the right with B, A, and RB. Then you're going to have this levels concept on the backside with X and Y. And again, right away, take our check down route, make them respect that route. Again, just stem these guys up real quick. If they try to vacate, boom, Y is going to win against man and get open in areas against zone. Here they're going to run a little bit of mid blitz or cover 2 variant where it might be the corner blitzing. So you're going to have your underneath or your running back here, or they might throw to the tight end if we don't do an overthrow, as he was wide open. So again, this route has nice little quick hitters. And I didn't even show the running back, but again, is if they're not going to play the flats, throw to your running back right away. I knew they were in mid blitz because the man, so the safety's responsibility was him. Again, he's going to be open. Zones, we want to make them respect. They're giving us a lot of double mug here, which is also good because people run this a lot online. And here's a nice little quicker throw. Not quite sure how he dropped it, but you see he's really wide open in that pocket. And that's what's going to make flood so good. You have the underneath and the intermediate ends on the left side, and then that flood combo on the right. And then a very similar play is going to be red zone scissors. And I'll keep this one short because the levels concept on the left is the exact same. Running back from the post route from B is the exact same. The only difference is tight end running a flat. Running back here is running this nice little corner, and he gets open a lot. As we're dropping a lot of balls this video, pause, but you see everything is open, it has its spot, and then it's just going to be down to the quality of the throw, the animation you get, but none of these have been like contested throws where the defense has gotten close to making plays. Boom. Again, just showing you those routes on the left will stay money. It's the same exact reads as flood. So we will move on here and show, you get your zone fake jet touch pass, 0-1 trap, PA jailbreak screen. Here, boom, you let it sit for a second, and it is such an underrated screen in this game. The user almost has to come down and play it, but it's really a numbers thing. And, if you see two guys pressed line over, you don't want to throw it. Kind of something similar to this. So I'm going to look at this backside slant. Boom, take my 4 to 5 yards. Again, it's just something to mix up here. And again, it's usually if there's one pressed corner on the slot, you will be able to throw it because that guy will go and block him. So then it'll leave you one-on-one with the corner. So that is going to be the tight Y off, deadly formation. Make sure you guys incorporate this. Arizona's playbook, I'm telling you, is where it's at. Next, we're going to take a look at tray open, halfback strong. And right away, you have motion mesh wheel, motion mesh post. Great plays, all to mix up, as you notice. So I'm just going to show you my favorite one is motion mesh wheel. I think that is my favorite one because you have 2 wheel routes, 2 mesh routes, and a post. And if you get a man look, if there's no safety help, you can throw this if you get a very good pass lead. Defender made a nice bat down there, but you see where that can be a big play. And this is, again, why I like it, because it gets the defense really shifting and moving there. I should have hit the wheel route on the running back, but showing you that the underneath routes from the drags are extremely good. And here we go. That's the wheel route from the motion. And we're going to see here, obviously you got the drags. I want to sit there and show you. This is where the wheel route from the running back. So they have 2 different wheel routes they have to worry about. Once you've went into the motions, you have obviously, so you have this inside zone, the direct snap. I'm going to show you why this is so good, and it's one of the better formations to run out of. If you notice here, we have direct snap to the right. If I flick my right stick to the left, just as you do under center or pistol, you can flip the play to the left. And you couldn't do this before with halfback direct. And you see now it almost runs as an inside zone. Run this one more time here. Good old mid blitz motion, just grab another guy out of the way. And the good thing is, right, is don't hold turbo on your runs. It will create disengages a lot quicker. But you can break this inside, outside, and cut back in these little gaps here. So make sure you guys are using direct snap in any formation for that matter, and flip it to the side that you want to run to. Last play to take a look here in this formation, scissors. I'm just going to put this guy on a comeback route out here. So if I see single corner coverage over there, I'm always going to throw this comeback route. Do it one more time just to show you the consistency. He's open. Top of the route. Boom, we'll just possession catch it this time. But he's going to win every time. Cover 1, if they run a cover 3 hard flats, that will always win. But then now you're looking here at all these different stuff to the right as we overthrow our check down route, which would have got us about 5 to 7 yards. Try this again. And again, what makes this so tough is they're going to play a man coverage. They're either going to leave the middle very vulnerable. That's when we'll switch to our halfback direct. Or there's guys that are going to have to come across the formation to go take him. So make sure you guys are using this check down flat route. Now we also have this rounded in route from B. He's going to get open right here, a nice little pocket. All right, let's get into this bunch open tight end here. First play we're going to come out in is going to be wide trail. Wide trail, super underrated, but the reason why I like this is, you notice it's got to be a corner and a safety over here on this tight end. Otherwise, he gets outside very easily, and it's going to be a big play. But you have this B on a drag, A on a trail, and RB on a post. It's going to make reads super easy here for us. And if the user tries to come down and take away B, the trail route was going to be wide open. But sit there and show you, boom, this trail route gets open against majority of the zones consistently. Then you also have your check down route from your swing. And here's this nice little corner route. We're going to see if we can catch this RB post here, see if we can get him in a nice little area. Boom, man, nice. He doesn't hold on to the ball there. Probably should pass lead that down, come back and click on it. But like this, there we go. That's probably what I should have done the last time. But you see that is right there, and it gets a nice little spot. But it makes it difficult for users to guard, and the reason being is that you have this tight end, but then you have the drag and the trail, and that's going to leave this wide open. So this trail is going to be the best play in this formation. Then you have RPO peak wide receiver screen to mix up. You have a draw. You have the alert bubble. And then we're going to go into flood. Flood is one of the best concepts in the game. Literally, and the reason why this is going to work, 4 receiving options on the right, it is going to cancel any man coverage, so you're going to get a zone look every time. So what you could do is just put X here on a slant. Middle linebacker blitz, leaves the area. We just throw it behind him. You also have the flats right here. I waited a little bit longer to throw that. And now if I see it look like this, I'm actually going to change my tight end route to a corner. Let's say because no linebacker is getting outside to play that unless they use it. Here again, looks, they're going to run a little bit of man. This is where that tight end slant comes in. And if you want to put your running back on a route, you can put him on a Texas route if you want to. D-line makes a good play there. Bats it down is going to be probably a touchdown. But yeah, once you do that, now this running back becomes a threat. Now they're going to have to pick and choose what they want to cover. So the last thing I want to show on this here is if we get the time, there's this flood route. And I don't know why he didn't lead him to the sideline. He drops the pass. But you did see boom. There we go. I don't know. We're getting some weird animations going on here. You see he's wide open on the sideline. I got to see if I can get this one time here before video stops. Boom. Nope. We threw the touchdown, but I don't know why Fafita's leading the ball so far up. But you see that's what Flood is going to do from this play. Super good. Now let's go into the final play I'm going to look at is the fake screen verts. And again, this tight end now, if you notice, if we look at his corner, it's a sharp cutting corner, but it's a little bit higher versus if I put him on another corner, he is like, it's in between this length and this length. So I like the stock one. You have the smoke screen here. They're going to run man. Oh my goodness. Hold on, we're going to go into replay. I just got to show you how open this guy was. Is boom. And look at how bad he cooks him. I mean, it's a touchdown. Everybody wins their assignment, minus the screen and then the guy on the right side. But yeah, it's just a wide open touchdown. That's the reason why I like this play so much. Here, boom, again, and it doesn't matter if we didn't even get a pass lead there. He's going to get outside and win. We'll go somewhere else. We'll look, boom, throw this guy underneath. And if you want to do one thing, I like putting him on a wheel route. Again, it's a nice little area. And the other thing, too, is I could have thrown the check down route. If we get a opportunity here, nope. But, again, if they're in man, this running back is just going to be extremely, extremely tough to guard. It's not smart if they try and blitz. But the one thing that we can do, if I can get the look for it, is I was going to show you, by putting the running back on the wheel route, you can throw to the smoke screen. And we're just going to get a man blitz look. I'm going to end it. But the wheel route will actually become a lead blocker for the smoke screen. So that is going to be both open tight end. Trips tight end, quick base, speed option, mid draw, read option, inside zone, RPO alert, bubble, wide receiver screen. There's just so many stuff in here. Slants is a great goal line situation because there's this, it's not a corner, it's a slant to the outside from the tight end. He wins all the time versus man with a great route combination on the backside. But I wanted to get in here to show you these two plays. Not drive post. Where are we at here? Y post and ZCross. Again, plays you don't have to make adjustments to. But the A route is so good. And again, we get a shit animation there. But against man, he is just going to get this inside leverage here every time. And then the best part is against zones, he is going to get leverage here as well. As you see it right there, we'll try and possession. I keep forgetting to pass lead this down. But again, you see here, boom, we'll start possession, catching everyone. But I like it for these in-cutting in routes that will complement that post route. You see there is Y. He wins. Probably want your best route running receiver right there. As you notice, even with the press, he just gets inside. And then here, show you, this is where this rounded in route, speed in route. The next play I wanted to show here was the Z-cross. So Z-cross, what I like doing is I like tabling the running back or flat route, drag your tight end. Here we got the speed out route to the left. He's open if nobody is playing the hard flats. You have checkdowns here. If nobody gets out to the running back quick, you can throw to him, make a few guys miss, take your yards. This will help you not getting to long yardage situations. Again, tight end drags out of trips tight end are just super, super difficult to guard. And then if you get a man look, what's great is you're going to have B. I held on to it just a little too long there. B is going to get across the field and win. And then you also will have this route that will cook against zone. It cooks man too. This deep in route or deep dig route. Only route we have not hit yet is B because we got hit thrown. Let's see if we can get you one example here. And there he is against man, and he's not even a good route runner or very fast. So imagine if you put a Jeremiah Smith, a Ryan Williams there, or any other good route running receiver with some speed, and it's going to absolutely cook. That's going to wrap up our Arizona Wildcats playbook breakdown. If you guys feel like this helped your game out and it's a playbook you guys are going to want to use, do me a favor, like the video, comment on what you guys want to see next. What's your favorite formation in here? Something I didn't cover. Sub to the channel, guys. Make sure you guys don't miss an upload all 26. We're dropping playbooks, dynasties, gameplay tips, offense and defense. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.